If you tell some hard worker who lives on a fixed salary and decides every season is it better to buy a new jacket or new sneakers that a few pixel design on a weapon in a computer game is called a skin, he will look at you and say, go to work. And if you add that these pixels can cost hundreds, thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars, he will never believe it. But if he finds out that this is true, then you risk being charged with incitement to suicide. So don't tell anyone about skins. It's dangerous. Well, we'll take a risk and today we'll talk about the skins industry in CS. Before we start, follow the link in the description, enter the promo code from the screen and get 11% to your tab and free spin out the wheel. Use it, bro! Hi everybody, it's Gary, GGDROP channel. We are ready, but please don't forget to subscribe, press the bell and thumb up. Let's go! The appearance of skins. In 2012, when CSGO was released, the nation was actively developing in the gaming industry, receiving gaming advantages for real money. This brought in a lot of income, and of course, well, who loved money very much, began to think about how to further monetize their main game. They could not give advantages to players. This would kill the concept of competitive shooter, where all players are equal and only skill decides. In CS 1.6, players drew and added their own weapon models, but only they saw them. And then Will came up with a brilliant decision to introduce skins into the game that would be visible to everyone, could be sold for real money and without giving in-game advantages, would allow players to emphasize their individuality and unique style. If we could go back in time and tell Well management what a huge industry their idea would develop into, they probably wouldn't believe it. So in August 2013, with the ARMS deal update, the first case was added to the game. It was called the CSGO ARMS case. Now its price on Steam starts at $96. It included USPS and M4A1S Dark Water. Their price on Steam at the peak of case sales was 70 cents and 59 cents respectively, and today their price in best quality exceeds $150. The most interesting skin from the first CSGO case, AK-47 case Hardened, was the first skin to introduce patterns into the game. There are 1,000 different coloring pages for the AK-47 case Hardened at various prices. The more blue, the more expensive the coloring costs. The minimum price for the skin at the time of release as factory new was $12.90. The influence of the pattern on the price is an interesting topic for discussion. For example, Star Trek AK-47 case Hardened in the best pattern with 4 Titan stickers holographic Katowice 2014 sold for $400,000. The popularity of the game rose sharply. Players bought cases and keys, traded skins, and the price began to be determined by the laws of the market, supply and demand. But at that time, it was not yet possible to create your own skins. In the ARMS deal update, which added weapon customization, there was no such option yet. It was assumed that players would buy in-game items added by the developers. However, a year after this update, the situation changed and a workshop appeared in the game and community members could create their own content, and Well began to choose from many options which skins to add into the game. The industry was established gradually. There were also scandals that often added hype, such as the story with the M4A4 Howl in March 2014. A Steam user with the nickname Auzi posted a skin for M4A4 called Howling Down, as well as a sticker of the same name in the workshop. The audience and Well liked the skin so much that already in May it appeared as part of the Hunter's Case collection, which became one of the most successful in the history of the game. But on June 12th, the real author of the image that was used in the skin and sticker filed a copyright claim. I did not upload items to the Steam workshop, and that worm did so without permission from me, the artist said. It was decided to change the design of the rifle. The original Howl skin was removed from CSGO from the Hunter's Case, and in players' inventories it was replaced with an updated version of the gun with a picture that did not violate copyright. After this scandal, M4A4 Howl became one of the most recognizable, rare and coveted skins in the game. How much does a skin maker get if his skin is selected for one of the official cases? Most often, this is a percentage of the sales of each case. However, in 2021, Valve offered an alternative scheme to community members, a competition for the Dreams and Nightmares case. The developers paid each of the 10 winners $100,000, but the authors refused a percentage of case sales. According to some analysts, such a deal is not profitable in the long term, since a percentage of sales could bring in this or even larger amount each year. Valve prohibits skin makers from publicly discussing income, but according to the company itself, it is known, for example, that in 2014 it paid authors $3 million. Back then there were 70 custom skins in the game. This means that everyone earned about $43,000, and this was during a period when the game was far from the peak of popularity. Often, the popularity and price of a skin are influenced by CS Pro players when they give out legendary highlights with a certain skin. However, it also happens the other way around. Legendary skins add a special coolness to pro gamers and their highlights, such as a classic Legend Perfection that the leading snipers of pro scene dream about, AWP Dragon Lore. The skin appeared in 2014, and today its value has skyrocketed to such heights that it's scary to say. Look what Simple did with this gun in the match against Team Liquid. He dropped Dragon Lore to distract the enemy's attention and blew him away with his pistol. Moments like these are never forgotten. Why did this skin become legendary? It's all about rarity. This aspect is key to the cost of skins. The Tail of the Dragon, a rare souvenir version, could only drop during the majors and only after playing on the Cobblestone map. When Valve removed this map from the tournament map pool, access to the skin simply disappeared. All the world's leading collectors began to hunt for Dragon Lore, and its value steadily increased. This magnificent Monacy clutch with Dragon Lore is recognized as the best highlight of 2022. CS2 was recently released. All skins from CSGO will be transferred there, and many thanks to the new graphics engine will look even cooler than before. I think the most interesting thing in this story awaits us ahead. Guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to thumb up and subscribe to our channel to be aware of all CS2 news. Stay tuned and see you soon.